Hi Sagittarius, here's your message reading for late November, early December 2024. So Sagittarius, you got release, surrender, and purge, and basically it's suggesting that you could need to release a friend because this friend could be bringing on some type of misfortune to you. This could be also if you're in the mindset of seducing someone, you need to release that mindset. Okay, some of you could have like an uncertain outlook on a situation, chance of loss or defeat. Okay, so if there's something that you don't feel comfortable with, like you think it can cause a loss for you or something that you're just not certain about, you should just release it and definitely not give it any more energy. If it's something that you're uncomfortable with, you need to release it, purge from it, because it can definitely bring you losses. And also, if there's a person who you have as a friend that you don't, it's like a weak friendship or someone that you're not sure about, that person, you should definitely release that friendship. It's saying to bury it, let it be done, okay? You needing to have new beginnings, open up to embracing new ideas, and to jump into new opportunities with open arms. Also, keeping company with those that offer you inspiration and people who channel your energy into something that makes your heart happy. So some of you are having isolating thoughts here. Now, some of you could be having isolating thoughts because you are trying to figure out how to control your emotions. Or some of you need to have isolating thoughts so that you can understand how to better control these petty emotions that some of you may have. Or some of you could be suffering from some sort of like immaturity, or you could be having like indecisions. Like some of you are having a hard time making decisions because of maybe you feel like your decisions aren't very effective, or you don't really think you have the tools to make the best decision, and it could be coming from a level of immaturity or inexperience. Some of you may need to like get out more and spend quality time with people who are important to you. Maybe get more in tune with some of your friendships and involved in a community, or getting involved with things that actually make you happy, collaborating with things that make you happy. You could be in an environment right now where you feel like you're just not at your, it's not bringing out the best in you. It's actually kind of making you feel like it's making you think about your weaknesses, or it's making you feel immature. Maybe it's maybe making you feel like you're not able to control some of your petty emotions, something along those lines. Okay, let's move on to healing and inner child. Okay, Sagittarius, some of you have issues where you kind of like are being reflecting on your healing your inner child. Now, some of this could be because some of you are maybe starting to or looking to progress forward, or basically really trying to do hard work to get your money up. Some of you need to reorganize. Some of you are starting to see results from some of your hard work. Some of you are finding successes in your dealings. And some of that, your new growth and your new successes are healing your inner child. And basically the suggestion here is to focus on things that are opportunities that are in front of you. No need to dwell on the past. Some of you need to just like meditate and reevaluate like your new successes and like who you are now. Reorganize yourself, kind of like step into your new, because a lot of you actually are kind of like shedding the old and becoming a new person, kind of stepping out of your childhood because of your new successes and your hard work, okay? But they're saying it's no need to dwell on the past. The past is the past. And it's best to just be mindful of your new possibilities and your new opportunities, okay? Some of you do need to meditate, and some of you do need to go within to find this reevaluation process that needs to take place here. But yeah, it's basically accepting and embracing your hard work that's now bringing you into new successes. Something along those lines, okay? Now, some of you have repression and regret. Okay, now, with this regret and repression, some of you could be regretting if you felt like you dealt with the situation with some deception or some trickery, or maybe double dealing in certain cases here, or basically it's almost like, you know how salesmen will sell, like a car salesman will sell someone a lemon knowing there's something wrong with the car, like that type of regret, kind of feeling bad about something that you've done to get ahead. Some of you could be regretting something that's now starting to mess with your self-confidence because you don't feel good about how you handled it. Some of you could be regretting that you didn't really act out of within your own willpower. Like you have the free will to do whatever you wish, and some of you are regretting that you chose to do something maybe that doesn't really fit your personality. Like that's what this is giving. And basically with the Judgment card clarifying this, some of you are self-reflecting right now, and it seems like some of you are in your journey now trying to become a better person, and some of you you're finding comfort with sharing some of your struggles with others, like friends and things like that. But you're kind of like having an inner calling to like change up your ways, like a rebirth, that you're kind of like on a new journey and you're kind of regretting some of the decisions that you've made. That's how it's coming off here. Something along those lines, okay? You got present abundance and gratitude. Some of you could have had, like, in the recent past, you could have had situations where there's like a false start, or like you didn't understand really like what the situation was going to evolve to be. You didn't even understand like the situation you were in. Some of you had a situation where it's like an unrealized goal. You didn't take advantage of like an opportunity. Some of you could be feeling like vexed about maybe your inability to seize the opportunity, something like that. Some of you could be upset about plans that were canceled, but it's showing that, okay, so basically the suggestion is that you let the past be in the past. You need to set yourself on a journey forward. And that's saying whether it's towards something big, like a new job or a new relationship, or something small, like a new hobby, or even just changing the way you're thinking. It's saying look for a higher purpose. And it's saying the recognition that you seek cannot be found in your current position. You need to like be more in the present. Take more advantage of the present situations that you have in front of you. From what I'm getting here, it seems like some of you could have like unrealized goals or like empty existence, like meaning that you need to, when you have this present, gratitude is making me feel as if some of you are not being thankful for some of the opportunities that are literally right around you. Okay, so we have transcendence and unity. So some of you could be having like turmoil, some bad news could be coming. You could have a heavy criticism. You could have like a lot of change, just massive changes in your life that initially comes as like maybe a little bit of a struggle for you. That can turn into a revelation, though. I'll give you some advice on this, because some of you may be experiencing something that is like beyond normal, because whatever this is definitely coming across as it's like shaking you up both mentally and physically. So balance. Some of you are just going to have people definitely help you out of this. It's going to be a balance of give and take. A lot of people are going to be sharing their generosity with you to help you out with this. This is a general reading. It's not going to apply to everyone. But if some of you find yourself in a really weird situation, it could be kind of chaotic. It could be a sudden change. Some of you will unite with someone who could be on the side of being very generous to you, and you're going to accept with gratitude. And there will be some type of balance of giving and receiving. It's an abnormal situation, but I feel like you're going to come out of it ahead. That's the best way I can describe this, okay? That is the reading I have for you, Sagittarius. Please like and follow.